Hello there, Steve-Os. Welcome along to this very special weekly vlog that I decided to do for you guys. It's episode 172 right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Today in the video, well, right here behind me, I'm at Bournemouth Beach. So without further ado, guys, let's go all the way back to Muddyford again and get myself sunburnt to the point where I can't go out for 2 days. And then straight after that, let's head off to Sandbank. No, I'm joking, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, no. In this video, by the way, I am going to be heading off to a film and Comic-Con convention, which is happening not far from where I'm standing right now. It's happening over at the BIC, Bournemouth International Centre, for those that don't know the acronym for that. Now, Bournemouth International Centre is a place where a lot of live shows and theatre stuff always tends to happen, but they're holding a Comic-Con convention there. Obviously, me being a nerd, a geek, whatever you want to call me, you know, obviously it's something that obviously I would love to do. So without further ado, I'm not sure how much footage I'm going to be able to take on my camera, because there's some like Q&A sessions and stuff where they probably won't allow you to do much filming. But I'll try and take some footage though on my phone, or maybe take some photos on my phone and stuff, and I'll show you guys that. So without further ado, let's get into this video and let's take a look. A bit of a montage, by the way, for the first day, for the Saturday of Comic-Con here in Bournemouth. Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna say that the Saturday was probably a lot better than what the Sunday is going to be, because there's going to be, for me anyway, there's going to be less Q&As for me to attend to, whereas today I attended 4 Q&As. Yeah, 4 Q&As is what I attended. Well, I'd say 3.5 actually. 3.5 Q&As is what I attended today. But honestly, I'm so starstruck right now. It's unbelievable. I will admit I was a bit nervous a little bit. I was a bit like it's very nerve-wracking when you recognize somebody who you've watched on your TV screens and stuff like that. It is so nerve-wracking to go up to them and talk to them, but yeah, they're just like us, aren't they, really? They are just like that, just like us. I mean, to be honest with you, you know, if people watch my YouTube videos and they come up to me, you know, I mean, honestly, I'm just going to be the same person as I am on YouTube anyway. And to be honest, I wouldn't find meeting me in person nerve-wracking. I mean, each to their own, I guess, but, you know, it was very nerve-wracking seeing some famous faces today. I watched Colin Baker do a Q&A. Colin Baker's well known for playing the 6th Doctor in the classic Doctor Who era. You've got Sylvester McCoy, who played the 7th Doctor as well, in the classic era of Doctor Who. He was really funny. And I'll tell you what, right? I mean, I asked quite a few questions today during the Q&As, which I am so grateful and appreciative that my questions got answered by some of these really well-known faces. I mean, Sylvester McCoy, I mean, he was walking up and down the audience with his microphone in his hand and passing it to people to ask questions to him. And honestly, the fact he was stood like right next to me while I asked him a question, I'm just so starstruck. Yeah, I mean, so I had that. I also got to speak to Natasha Tassini and a guy called Craig, who play a victim and Winnie the Pooh respectively, in the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie, which I'm gonna admit it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I do like that film. You know, honestly, unexpectedly, some people don't like it, which, you know, is fair enough. It's not for everyone, but deep down, I actually really like that film. And I went and attended their Q&A. I asked them a question about the sequel. Sadly, they couldn't give me much details about the sequel, which is a shame. Other than, I think it is nearly done filming at the moment. So yeah, it's nearly there. But I've been given a couple of scoops, which I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say because I've been sworn to secrecy. I'm not allowed to say what they are. But all I can say is there's some good stuff. It's going to be good. I can't wait. So yeah, that's Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. And also as well, oh my goodness, Mandip Gill, right? I've got a video to show you in a moment, actually, with that. Mandip Gill, really well known for, I mean, she's been in Hollyoaks, I believe. And most recently, she played the Doctor's companion in Doctor Who, called Yaz. I attended her Q&A today. I asked her some very interesting questions, which got answered. And also as well, she wasn't sadly allowed to talk about Doctor Who due to the actors and writers strikes going on in Hollywood right now, and because Doctor Who is streaming over in the US, obviously she can technically talk about Doctor Who, but she's obviously standing with the actors and writers over in the US, which is respectable. Therefore, she wasn't allowed, sadly, to talk about Doctor Who, but we could ask her questions around the subject of Doctor Who without it being about Doctor Who, if that makes any sense at all. But yeah, anyway, I will say that I did get to have a chat with Mandip Gill as well. So also as well, I did do a video. I think it was my nerves getting the better of me, but I accidentally pronounced her name wrong. But I'm going to show you guys a video in a minute, which I'm so thankful for. Yeah, so honestly, I will say though that I'm screaming inside, screaming, crying, throwing up because I got this today. Okay, this is Mandip Gill, by the way, playing Yaz in Doctor Who, and got it autographed. Yes, autographed. It says, "Steve, thank you for chatting with me today. Lots of love, Mandip Gill." And obviously in brackets she put Yaz. So honestly, I really did enjoy getting to chat to Mandip today, and yeah, I mean, I'm just so starstruck, you know, so starstruck that I've met so many famous faces, and I've taken that all in, plucked up the courage as well to talk to them as well, because that's the other thing, is like my nerves slightly got the better of me. But the more I started talking to them, the more comfortable I actually got chatting to them. So yeah, honestly, I am going to be going back tomorrow to go and see Mandip do another Q&A, which sadly I'm not going to be able to film, because you're not allowed to film these Q&A sessions, sadly. But what I am going to do though is I'm going to play you a couple of clips, okay, from just like the openers, I guess you could say, the openers of some of the Q&As that I were able to film at Comic-Con. What I will say though, I'm going to say it, right? I think out of all of them, Sylvester McCoy, legendary. Colin Baker, legendary. I tell you what, right? And also as well, I'm going to say that my two favourite people that I got to speak to today was, I'm going to say Natasha Tassini, right, who plays one of the victims in Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. She was very nice. And Mandip Gill as well. Again, very lovely, down to earth, really nice. You know, it's kind of bizarre because I've always seen on Twitter people talk about Mandip and how lovely she is and stuff like that. And I can resonate with them because I've actually spoke to her, I've met her, and yeah, she is honestly a very lovely, down-to-earth person. So I'm so grateful that I got to meet so many people today. Can't wait for tomorrow when I go back there for day 2. Hopefully I might film a little bit more while I'm there tomorrow. Maybe a couple of people in costume, in cosplays and stuff. Also as well, side note, I'm wearing my Cartoon Network jumper today. However, right, loads of people, but prior to the Comic-Con, loads of people comment on this jumper and they say how lovely it looks, right? And I actually got a couple of people come up to me today and go, "Oh my god, I absolutely love this jumper." And then I started talking to them about like Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Dexter's Laboratory and stuff like that. It was just mental.
Gotta turn it on. There we go. Morning.
How are you?
I'm really good, thanks.
You're the favourite.
Hi Mandip.
Done.
Sorry, everybody keeping you waiting.
It's alright. You're a Time Lord. They're allowed to wait.
Yeah. Are they nice? Well, most of them, there's one or two look a bit dodgy, but most of them look very nice.
Before we get started, I just need to remind them of the rules, and then I'll ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
How are you?
I'm alive. Yes. Yourself?
I'm alive.
How was your day yesterday?
It was really nice and steady, and the weather was lovely.
Yes.
But it was really nice to meet people, so good day.
Did you have a lovely evening last night?
Well, I went to the beach.
Thank you, Mandip. Thank you, that's alright, thank you. So that is everything from day 2 of the Comic Con as well. To be honest, I didn't stay at Comic Con for too long today, Sunday, the 10th of September 2023. I didn't stay there for too long today. I did watch a cosplayer up on stage being interviewed about some of her cosplay designs and stuff like that, so that was really nice. Very interesting to see what kind of characters she's played in the past, from the world of video games to the world of Star Wars. So yeah, really nice to see that she's been to various conventions and cosplayed as various characters from various franchises in the nerd / geek worlds. I had another lovely time once again speaking to the lovely Mandip Gill. She honestly, for those, I mean, I kind of feel like it's kind of cliche for me to say this, but at the same time, I'm telling the truth when I say this. But Mandip was a very, very lovely, down-to-earth, and very humble person as well. Very humble actress. And I really did enjoy having chats with her across this weekend. Honestly, it just felt like as if I've just made like a new friend. It really does feel like I've made a new friend this weekend in the form of Mandip Gill, who's a famous actress. So there we go. Anyway, but hopefully, if she does go to any more conventions that I happen to be attending, then I will more than happily go up to her again and say a friendly hello. Hopefully, she might recognise me. But yeah, honestly, very, very, very lovely. And to end this week's vlog off, actually, let me show you these photos right here of me and Mandip. There we go. Look, how lovely. You know, I asked her very kindly if she'd like to have a selfie with me. Obviously, one of the Showmaster crew members asked if she could take the photo for us, which I was more than happy for her to do. So yeah, it's really funny actually, because my phone, obviously the flash came up on my phone when she took the photos of us two, and Mandip turned around to me and just went, "That's a very lovely flash you've got on your phone." So but no, in all seriousness though, I just can't believe this. Was this weekend even real? You know, like, was this just all one big dream? Am I going to wake up, like, in the shower or something and just go, oh, that was all a dream? Like, you know, like some sort of soap or something. I don't know. All I know is that happened this weekend. That happened. And I can safely say that I did get my money's worth out of this weekend, attending both days. First of all, I just want to say, I'm going to make this very quick because I've got some editing to do and stuff, but I just want to say, first of all, massive thank you to Showmasters for coming to Bournemouth again and doing the events, for not just me, for all the other nerds and geeks out there in the nerd and geek community, you know, honestly, bringing us all together, the one big community that there is out there in terms of like people who love comics and, you know, Star Wars, Marvel, horror, Doctor Who, Star Trek and stuff like that. Bringing us together as a community and meeting famous faces like that is one great way of showing the nerd community, I guess, your support. So a massive thank you to Showmasters for putting on a fantastic show for us throughout this weekend. Honestly, I would be happy to go to a Comic-Con convention in London. I hope to do that within the next year or two. If I do, that's going to be ticked off my bucket list. Honestly, it's going to be ticked off my bucket list that I've been. I will take you guys with me, of course I will, because I do want to vlog that as well. So yeah, so first of all, massive thank you to Showmasters. Second of all, thank you to Bournemouth International Centre for hosting it as well. You know, it's been absolutely fantastic to be in that building. I'm going to be back there again in a few months' time. I ain't giving anything away as to why I am, but you guys will find out towards the end of the year why I'll be back there. And no, I'm not doing my own stand-up tour or something like that, okay? For those starting rumours about me doing stand-up, no, I'm not getting up on that stage and doing stand-up, okay? You'll have to pay me £1 billion to do that first. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, so massive thank you to Bournemouth International Centre for hosting the event, and to all the guests, really, that appeared, kindly spoke to me, and, you know, and obviously I spoke to them. A massive thank you for taking your time out to speak to me, to answer my questions, and to be very supportive around the big fan base that you guys have got out there, because honestly, I respect all those actors that were there this weekend, that took their time out of their weekend, out of their busy schedules as well, to be there for the fans, and I really, really do appreciate them. So again, a massive thank you to them as well. So that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me to Comic-Con in Bournemouth. Like I say, if there is any more Comic-Con conventions that I do go to, which there will be, I reckon there will be. I hope that Bournemouth do another convention next year, because if they do, am I going to attend? Boy, yes I am going to attend. Of course I'm going to attend. You know, but, you know, I would love to go to the one in London for sure, so that's on my bucket list, guys, alright? That's on my bucket list. But anyway, massive thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you'd like to. If you'd like to ask me any questions about this weekend, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll happily answer it for you guys, okay? And if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, then feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, okay, to become a Stevo. I am going to be back with your next YouTube video on Wednesday this week, where I'll be talking about the Apple event that's taking place on Tuesday this week, Tuesday the 12th of September, 6 p.m. UK time is when the Apple event's happening. And then obviously I'll discuss everything that came out of that Apple event on Wednesday the 13th of September 2023 at probably around about the same time, 6 p.m. UK time is when that video will drop. Okay, until then though, it's goodbye, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys again in my next YouTube video.